Okay, Travis, you uncultured swine. About time you understand all of my references. You know, what with the division, the new division coming out, or any other stealth military shooters, I'm gonna be coming at you hard and fast with Metal Gear Solid quotes, and you need to know what they mean. So here we go. I'm gonna load up one of my clears. And you know what? We'll even play it on hard mode, because F it. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I got balls. But we won't use any of the...
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
We won't use any of the, like, special weaponry that happens. And to be honest, seeing that I only have like an hour per recording, a lot of these recordings are gonna be cutscenes. So I guess enjoy the movie based on Metal Gear Solid. But I'm excited for you to finally understand all of my little references I make. Because they have some solid one-liners. Solid Snake, well, not Solid Snake, but Snake in general. He's a national treasure. He says the craziest, wildest things. But don't let me ruin. Watch Kojima's work.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this Pantywaist know what he's doing?
Pantywaist.
Approaching release point.
Fucking Snake, man.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
It's Colombian, Basil. There's a lot of unnecessary slow motion moments in this game, and I love every single one of them.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Now, the crazy thing, you know, this is all like, you know, updated graphics, really good graphics.
Sunrise.
But this is literally shot for shot, like the same exact Metal Gear Solid 3 game as the original. All the
External temperature
cutscenes,
minus
shot for
46
shot.
degrees Celsius.
Like, yeah, it's
2
pretty
minutes to
awesome.
drop off. Stand up.
The only thing that's different is
You'll be
freaking
falling
Snake
at
looks
130
good.
miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your
Spread your
wings
wings
and
and
fly.
fly.
God be with you.
God be with you. Such a great line. Love those graphics, man. Pretty. Boom.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin
Virgin
Cliffs.
Cliffs.
Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Something that Snake does a lot that I really enjoy is that he likes to repeat a lot of stuff. Like Kojima did it purposely, so that when people like are watching it, long cutscenes, it's like reminders of what they're supposed to be doing, or like key points. He always repeats the key points. Quite funny.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring it back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Freaking gorgeous, man. Your bag. What a view. Snake. Look at that guy. Frickin'. Looking all good and shit.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Snake.
You don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Tom.
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Press the action
I'll
button.
be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Word. Yes. Look at it. Oh, it looks so good. What a view. Straight up, man. Did a great job. Like, graphics nowadays, so crazy. I remember thinking Final Fantasy VIII's graphics were great. Lols. Hwah. What a treat. That's what this game is. It's a treat. Yeah. Now, for more dialogue. Like I said, it's like a movie, man. You're gonna learn all
I see
the
you've
lore.
retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the
And
survival
also, they
viewer,
put the
choose
tutorials in
weapon from
the
backpack.
radio calls, which I
Your
find
available
very
weapons
funny.
will be displayed in a list on the screen.
Tickles me.
From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button.
I know.
For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge
Was
of
last
monitoring
time
your
the
physical
survival
condition,
not of
acting as
utmost
a medic, so to
importance?
speak,
I feel like
as well
survival
as
should
recording
always
your
be
mission
of
data.
utmost importance.
She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by
Paramedic?
parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency
Fucking
is
Rizmaster
145.73.
5000, known as
She's
Snake.
also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message
He's got
over
that
the reserved
charisma
save
out
frequency.
the ass. He can sell
140.96.
cigarettes to an asthmatic.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes,
Huh?
you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right.
Boss.
It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you
Why'd
want
you
her
disappear on me
information.
all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Not a lot of
You didn't
information
need
to be
me
given.
anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a Snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key.
We're in the
Those
woods!
CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh?
Sorry.
I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Gotta remember the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission. Now.
And we're in it. Look at that. It's been 28 minutes of recording, and I've had maybe like 3 minutes of gameplay. This is the easiest recording yet. But, fun stuff I want to show you. And if you're like wearing certain outfits, like if I were to put on this tuxedo and call the boss, oh, hold on. Snake, I'm gonna eat you for lunch. But if you call the boss, like I'm in this nice tuxedo, you can trigger a special, like,
Camouflage
conversation. Watch. Wait for it.
Visibility is...
That's just tutorial. Hold on.
You can only...
Come on.
The gun you're... I see you're not wearing any face paint. Selecting no paint. Normally, you would ask a fellow...
Wait.
In my day, I did my share of sneaking. This is a...
Wait for it. Come on.
Choose battle.
Come on.
It takes more. Camouflage. Hunters have known
I swear.
to place a...
Weird. Hold on. So look, it's even sparkling. Here. I never noticed that it sparkled.
The camera can be
The camera.
the first.
Come on.
The sooner you. When you aim your. Like with the.
Alright, maybe I have to go in the next area. But no, like, if you're in, like, a tuxedo, in which it makes, like, no sense in a survival mission to be wearing a tuxedo, the boss will actually reprimand you.
Stalking is a movement. In the jungle.
Look at my tuxedo,
Select
though. Maybe it has to be just a plain old black one. I'm so sneaky.
Snake,
Yes.
What's up, boss?
don't you what's up me. Just what do you think you're doing?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What is that camouflage you're wearing?
Oh, this. What do you think?
Of all the...
Looks pretty good on me, doesn't it?
Are you out of your mind? You can't wear that in battle. It's like saying to the enemy, hey, here I am, shoot me.
Well, I'll admit it is a little on the flashy side,
Then why don't you...
but it does look good on me, doesn't it? You don't think so?
Listen, wise ass. Camouflage isn't gonna do jack if it doesn't help you blend in with your surroundings.
Well, I think it looks good on me.
Fine. Wear whatever you want.
Thought you'd like it.
I thought you'd like it. Oops. I love it. Anyhow, so far Leaf seems to be the best camo to wear. Well, Spider, but with Spider it also drains your frickin' stamina like nobody's business. I ain't wearing that. Yeah, it looks like Leaf. As much as I'd like to do Naked Woodland. I mean, it's only like -10. No. That'd be ridiculous. Alright. But yeah, so we won't use any of the, you know, like the single action or the Patriot. In fact, I think I want to try to make this a no-kill run. So, yeah, I'm gonna try my best not to kill anyone. Non-lethal playthrough. Triangle is how I roll. Hello, alligators. Don't mind me. I just want your bug juice. And your grenades that I won't use. Yeah, don't mind me. So there's an alligator there. And whoa! Don't mind me, Mr. Gator. I just want that. Oh, there's another. Oh! Okay. It's fine. It's a beehive. Oh god. Haha, nice try. You idiot. Oh, okay. No roll. Just gonna slowly walk. Alright. I just want that sweet hornet's nest and whee! Off we go. Time to stealth. Stealth it out. Gotta remember the basics of CQC. Major. What's a Russian gunship doing here? Oh yeah, if you get mud on you, it shows on your face and uniform. I forgot about that. It affects your camo too, so I should probably fix that.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Alright, so to clean, I just gotta go like boop, and then boop. Make sure I'm still in the best. Ooh, no, that's spider. Yeah, we'll do DPO. Alright. Let him get a little bit closer. And whoop. It's okay. Gotta get a feel for the bullet drop. There he goes. This guy over here. This is a sneaking mission. Can't be seen behind enemy territory. Look at me. There he goes. I should get rid of the caution. Oh man. Learning. Oh man. I'm not good with this Draco laser gun. That was awful. Oh, that was awful. Oh well. It just dropped so hard, so drastically.
Nothing there.
No, nothing's here. As I crawl to the next area, you see nothing. I'm like a ghost. You hold R1 and you get these first-person view things. I just came up with a good idea. Attack, Hornets. Ha 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 ha. And then he'll run into those guys and they'll also run away. Yeah, it's all according to plan. Oof, this bridge is real riggedy. Oh boy. Stamina's still looking pretty good. Oh, Rasvet potatoes. Rasvet skinned potatoes.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Major.
I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful.
Got it.
Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
My God. Alright. I'm actually gonna call it right here. It's at the 42 minute marker, but I'm not entirely sure. Because there's gonna be more cutscenes. Spoiler, lots of cutscenes. And I'm not sure if it might be more than 20-minute long cutscene worth, you know. It's practically like watching a movie. But you know, there is like sections where it's like all just a whole bunch of gameplay, but you know, this is the beginning. It needs to give you all this context so you understand what's going on.
Saving the game, Snake?
But it's really good, and you have to watch it all because I'm asking you kindly to do so. And yeah, it's really
Snake,
good.
You ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No.
Oh yeah, there's
what
a
is
fun
it?
little
It's a
conversation every
movie.
time you
You
save.
haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and
That'd
goes
be a
on
nice
a
way to
rampage
sign
in
off
Tokyo.
every episode
Nuclear
of
test, huh?
Metal Gear.
Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Alright, and with that, we're gonna put a nice little bow in this first episode of Metal Gear Solid, but just so you can see, like, what could be. Look at that. Straight up Rambo. Freaking love it. But, yep, I hope you enjoy. Excited to do this. It's a treat. Love this game. Love this series. And as always, I'll be your Huckleberry. You may leave now.